What is good? I'm back again.
So me and Miles have decided today we're going to be rating our top 5 baseball movies / sports movies of all time.
You're probably gonna do all baseball movies. I'll have a few different.
I do a couple football movies, but I don't watch football movies that often.
Period.
Shush. Don't expose my secrets.
Don't expose your secrets. It ain't that important. I know I'm live right now, YouTube. They send me notifications saying that Christian baseball player is live.
You're on with. So I want to let you start because normally I start these things off.
So, this is all sports, I guess. So you do every single sport in the world. So number 5, I'm gonna do the only golf movie I'm gonna have on this list, and that's Happy Gilmore by Adam Sandler.
So you've done your first movie at number 5. I'm gonna go from first to last.
I'm gonna do from 5th to first.
My number 1 sports movie of all time, The Sandlot.
Wow, what an original.
As soon as I said that, that one person that was watching left. Notice how as soon as I said that.
Oh, my favorite movie, it's The Sandlot leaves.
I'm gonna scroll off.
My number 4. Number 4, we're gonna go football. I'm gonna go with probably the most iconic football movie ever. Remember the Titans. Probably the best football movie. It's a worse version of what I have at number 1, but it's a great.
Worst version of what I have at number 1.
It's just a version of what I have at number 1.
Okay.
The 0 people watching will see.
They'll see later if they come and watch it later on my actual channel. My number 2. Jeez, I didn't have time to think about this. We literally just decided to go live. My number 2. Jeez, Liam, you have to think of this stuff before you go live. Let's just do movies. I cannot think of my second favorite sports movie.
I've seen more sports movies than The Sandlot, guys. Okay.
I swear I have. I swear I've seen more than The Sandlot. Okay, I'll just come off where we left. My number 1 movie of all time is Major Payne.
I knew you were gonna say that. I guess I could continue. With sports movies because I actually have a 5. I'll just finish my list until we go to top 5 movies. So 3 was Sandlot, 2 was Waterboy, 1 was 42. Just to let all you guys know. So if we're doing top 5 movies of all time, you're starting with your number 1.
Yeah, my number 1 movie all time. I personally love Major Payne.
I know it's his favorite movie. He knows it word for word pretty much.
Probably could. I know a crap ton of lines. My second favorite movie of all time, Sandlot.
I was to say, I'm like, if
Second favorite is The Sandlot. Wait, no. Correction. Sandlot is number 3. My number 2 is a baseball movie called You Gotta Believe.
I remember you were telling me about this, and I burst out laughing when you were talking about the depressing
forgot about
ending.
it.
I remember I burst out laughing.
Yeah, I can. It's like a good movie, but it gets sad as well. I'm not going to spoil too much.
Try not to spoil these movies that we'll be talking about, even though mine are all like old. My top 5 movies are.
Yeah. So yeah.
Or they're based off of true historical events. Because my number 5 is my number 1 sports movie, 42. Everybody knows the ending to that one, right?
There are some scenes that are funny, but I don't think we're allowed to share on here.
Yeah, I think it's rated R. I could be wrong.
Not that one scene where Jackie's in the office and all that. That scene.
To see where he's in the
beep, beep, beep. That scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now my number 3, I said was Sandlot because I corrected myself. Number 4 movie of all time. It's a Braves documentary on us on the Braves winning the World Series. I'll be honest, I completely forgot the name of it.
And by the way, if you search up
It's not the
Atlanta
90s one.
Braves,
It's not the 90s.
I know, but I'm just gonna say this because it's funny. If you search up Atlanta Braves on Letterboxd, please go check out my review. It's Record Boy 360s. It's the most out of pocket and funniest review because I never watched the movie. He just told me to leave a review for it.
Yeah. 4 people left.
4 people left to go check it.
Just 4 people just left.
Apparently, they were just not happy. Okay, I guess
Apparently
that's just
so.
there. I'll let you finish your top 5.
No, I shared my number 4.
Okay, what's your number 5 then, though?
I shared my number 5 next.
You literally skipped over my entire list until you got to number 5. Just share your list and I'll share my list.
And then, jeez. Sorry, I'm laughing at my voice crack I just had.
Man, as soon as you had a voice crack,
I'm gonna be dead honest. This is gonna sound so childish on what I'm about to say, but I genuinely think this movie is top 5 or top 10, at least top 10 of all time. My number 5 is a Jack Black movie, not the Mario movie. The one that came out on April 4th of this year, the Minecraft movie. I liked it. And yes, I am a teenager who
everybody's gonna freaking leave.
they're all getting like 100 viewers just laughing.
Well, I was gonna say everybody's gonna freaking leave the live if you say that.
Well, I said it.
One guy already left.
Yeah. Oh, your turn.
I guess I should start my top 5. My top 5 is pretty easy. My number 1 movie all time is Forrest Gump. It's the greatest movie ever. If you haven't seen it, then you need to watch it someday. Number 2 is Dumb and Dumber, the funniest movie ever made. Number 3 is The Truman Show. It will be seeing a Jim Carrey theme. Like one of the greatest horror movies ever made. That's not actually a horror movie. Number 4 is Liar Liar, just peak comedy. And also it's the most like totally like incorrect movie you'd ever seen ever. And number 5 is 40.
Someone doesn't like Liar Liar.
Somebody really does not like
that was
Liar
watching
Liar.
just doesn't like Liar Liar.
Number 5 is 42 because it's my number 1 sports movie, and I'm a Dodgers fan.
Real quick, do you have Major Payne in your top 5?
Not top 5, probably like top 15, top 10. It's in that area.
15-ish, at least top 15.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take top 15 with Major Payne.
Minecraft movie is not in my top 15 though. I will say that.
Yeah, if I like actually watch the movies more often, it'd probably be a bit farther. I really don't. I probably need to do more though.
All he does in his free time is scroll on YouTube, pretty much.
Don't expose my secret.
I'm not gonna say his screen time. I guess
I don't even know my screen time because I haven't checked it in a while. It was at some points it was bad, like really bad.
Cause what was that your worst? It was 17.
Dang it! At one point I was like, wasn't like, what was that? At one point like 16 hours.
So if you're at school for 8 hours a day, are you just telling me that you don't sleep and every time you're not at school, all you do is scroll on YouTube Shorts? Because that seems like the only logic.
Or doing other outdoor activities or slash school. I'm just 90% of the time. I'm no, not 90%. 99.9% of the time watching YouTube. I might be cooked. Yeah, I think I'm cooked.
We should watch. Although I would like to watch a bunch of Jack Black movies. We should do that. We should have like a mega stream one day and just binge every single Jack Black movie in existence. Because clearly we know you're a big fan of Jack Black after you said the Minecraft movie.
Okay.
He is funny. I am a fan of Jack Black, but the Minecraft movie is not a top 5 movie of all time.
Top my face movie to 42 as well because I like it, and I'll put Minecraft movie somewhere in top 15. How about that? Someone agrees with me with that. You know it, bro. Someone just agrees. Yeah. Okay, what now?
we begin talking about something that every single podcast in the history of podcasts has talked about, just make up lies to try to send clips on YouTube. I don't know, man. This is what happens when you just get me to start live when I'm not prepared for it at all.
They're fun though.
Those two people are still here somehow.
Ooh, should I plug our church channel? So, me and Miles, something we decided to do with a couple people from our church is a church channel. Someone here is a Christian. Someone just left. Sorry, I'm not to the one person watching right now. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm just trying to make jokes out of stuff. Because I remember when I first started live, whenever I saw someone leave, I'd get upset. So I'm just trying to pick myself up. But was it Next Gen Faith or something like that?
Next Gen Faith, go subscribe to it. We'll be posting weekly videos on there, like every Sunday. One of us will be
Do some
recording.
shorts here and there.
We'll do like some shorts. Maybe we'll be starting a podcast sometime soon. Once we get a good
Maybe.
area to start it. We're not sure. Maybe we'll be starting a podcast. You know, it's
The week of church camp will go crazy for that channel.
we'll be uploading. We should do like daily vlogs.
100%. Then they don't like that idea.
They were really. We got that one remaining person on the thing.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
I mean, the fact that he stayed for 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's impressive enough, bro. I think that's the longest I've had one person stay.
Like, that's crazy. I love how most of them, like, left. I originally thought they just left to go check out my Letterboxd review. They just left.
They just left.
Yeah. One person's back. There's one person here.
Don't jinx it. You jinxed it.
Ah! It's probably some guy. It's probably some 40-year-old doom scrolling on YouTube.
Checked my like age that I get most of my views from. Not even like, I think it said like 30% or something, or like over 30 or something like that. Watching my videos. Here, I'll send you the screenshot later, Miles.
Oh, there's 2 people back. All right.
Yeah.
What's up?
But what should we do now? We didn't really think this part through. Okay. Top 5 sodas of all time.
Sodas ever? What should we just call the stream? Top 5, whatever.
I just put the default that one Christian ball player is alive. That's literally all I put, because it's the default, you know. But top 5 sodas. You know, I'm gonna do top 3 because I can't really think of much because I don't really drink soda that much.
See, Liam doesn't do anything fun, guys, okay? He doesn't watch movies and he doesn't drink soda.
Okay, so my top 3, I said.
Top 3.
I think of the third one. I'm gonna go number 1, Sprite. Number 2, Diet Mountain Dew. Then number 3, I've had one Ale 8 in my life, and I liked it.
Okay, yeah.
So that's my 3.
My top 3. Number 1's Dr. Pepper. If you see me, most of the time, if I'm not drinking water, I'm drinking Dr.
Sorry, I'm breathing.
Oh, I was like, do you really hate Dr. Pepper that much?
No, I'm breathing.
Okay, number 2 is Cherry Ale 8, and number 3 is Cherry Coke.
Over the top 3 or cherry?
Well, here's the thing. Cherry Coke is not that great, but it hits different when you're at, like, an amusement park. Like,
No, the thing that hits the most different is when you're at the pool, you're like 8 and you're eating a sandwich with Doritos. That hits different.
drinking Kool-Aid.
Oh, no, hugs.
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 Yeah, hugs.
The hugs. Now, the only type of Kool-Aid that was good were those ones that were in like the bottles that were like this, and you always needed your parents to help you
Yeah, that.
open it. Yeah, those were the best. And then the hugs are just classics.
The hugs, like, if you don't drink the hugs, then what's wrong with you?
Don't game the hugs. What's wrong with you? Are you doing Duolingo right now? I just heard that Duolingo ding.
I'm not doing Duolingo right now.
I swear I just heard that Duolingo.
It was a notification from Duolingo.
Okay, that makes sense now.
Because they spam you with notifications.
You didn't do your daily lesson, Miles.
Yeah, and now I gotta extend my 156-day streak or else.
One of our friends, does he have like a 300-something day streak?
For a year, it's over.
It's like almost 400 now, I think. He's crazy about this, and that's why I'll never get Duolingo. Okay.
Ooh, I'm in Las Vegas. Look at that. I never even noticed this filter exists, honestly.
Okay, so. Ooh, so you collect sports memorabilia, right, Miles?
I mean, occasionally, but it's really expensive, but I'll try whatever I could pay for it.
What is your favorite piece of sports and memorabilia you have?
That's interesting. My dad gave this to me. It is either a baseball sign by, I believe, 4 Cincinnati Reds from like the early 2010s. It's like some pictures, or it is the signed baseball card. I believe it is what's his face? He pitched for the Cardinals. I don't remember.
There's a lot of pitchers that have pitched for the Cardinals, Miles. You're not being specific.
Adam Wainwright.
So, yeah, same. I have one of like 3 or 4. So I have a broken bat from our local like minor league team.
Minor league team.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Then I have a broken bat from a camp I went to. I was joking around with one of the guys. I said, this was his first broken bat. And he broke it the game before. And I jokingly said, if you don't want it, I'll take it. Signed it, gave it to me.
I thought you were doing something else. You said you were joking off with one of the guys.
Bro, no. We can't say that. We can't.
If you know, you know.
It's that, or I have this like baseball mentor or whatever. And he gave me a signed card of his that's limited to like 18. Then it's between my signed Acuna Funko Pop or my signed Acuna ball. Or this thing up here. Anything Acuna. How about that?
He would marry Acuna if he could, guys.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, he would. He's literally the number 1 most glazed person in the universe to Liam is Acuna. Just like everybody.
It's the only person I really know.
I have like 10 different people that I glaze. If you actually.
Bird is number 1.
Larry Bird, Shohei Ohtani, Michael Jordan, friggin' Sabrina Carpenter.
Jordan is reasonable though.
He is the GOAT.
Michael Jordan is the only reasonable one though. Now LeBron Glazers is overrated. That's why I lost myself.
Top 5 worst glazers of all time.
Ooh, LeBron. Probably just lost myself another subscriber right there.
You just lost us that 1 extra viewer. I was gonna add in. Oh yeah.
So
who is like 1 MLB player who's too glazed?
1 MLB player who's too glazed? By all the young kids. It's so annoying. Ellie.
He is very glazed. Because
he is
like
the most
Reds
glazed player in the MLB.
Can I say this? We don't literally live there, but the Reds are technically our closest baseball stadium to us. We live in like somewhere. And so I was actually there at the game where he hit for the cycle, right? And that was a cool moment because that was before he got popular. But ever since that
Acuna's MLB debut game.
What?
Didn't you say you were at Acuna's MLB debut game?
Watching his debut game happened when I was like 6 or 7 years old.
7.
Get out.
For those wondering, it's a meme of a song. For those 30-year-old men who probably are watching me.
But no, I wasn't at Acuna's debut game. But yeah, I was there where Ellie hit for a cycle, and it was really cool. And then like a month later, every single 10-year-old and below who plays baseball, he was their favorite player. He is they're like, he's the best player in baseball, and I'm like, he's played in the league for a month.
Exactly. That's why he's glazed like crazy.
Like I was
he's literally just like a glazed donut covered in. Oh, okay, that sounded better in my head. That sounded better in my head.
I'm a pretty big Ellie defender when it comes to the end of it, but I wouldn't describe myself as a Glazer because it's not like he's my favorite player or anything. I just like defend the fact that he led the league in strikeouts again. He's one of the
reasonable to like him because you were at the game he hit the first cycle.
Like if that is like one of your that's probably will be my
only the good reason to like somebody is if you've been at a game where they've done something really good.
Historic. Like I would probably like Acuna if I was at his.
Like say LeBron ever gets the most like 3-pointers in a game or whatever. I don't ever see that happening. Sorry if you're a LeBron fan watching. Yeah. But if you're at that game, that's the only like reason. I literally said sorry to offend you or anything. But if you're at that game, that's the only good reason to like somebody is if you've been to a game where they've done something good.
Done something historic though.
Not that I'm saying that LeBron will ever get the most 3-pointers in a game, because remember, you have Steph Curry.
You have Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Damian Lillard, best 3-point shooters of all time.
So, like...
Yo, we got a like.
Thank you.
So, pretty much what I gotta say is that since I was at that Ellie game where he hit for the cycle, he left it. When I was at that Ellie game where he hit for the cycle. I mean, that was also when he was only a month into the season, so not really many people.
Now, sometimes, since I like to go to the Slugger Museum, sometimes it's very rare for us to go, though. Whenever I go, I always go to a Riverbats game, their AAA team. Whenever I walk past the signs where it has pro people who have played on the Reds for them, every time I'll pass by the Ellie sign, I'll cough to myself and say no, or something like that.
For some reason, he hates Ellie for being too cocky and flashy when his favorite player is Ronaldo.
This guy is not as flashy and cocky compared to Ellie.
Cocky? Do you know what cocky means?
Yes.
You know Ellie is very... If you watch any of the interviews, Ellie is a very humble guy. He just is good at baseball. Acuna is...
Anybody can be cocky when they want to be.
Having confidence in yourself is not being cocky. Like, I hate Juan Soto because he's actually cocky. Like, he brags about himself all the freaking time. He is... Juan Soto is like bottom 3 least.
No, you know, baseball kids be glazing Ellie because I was at this was last year. I was at since I'm a Notre Dame fan, I was at their baseball camp last year. We were separated into like teams or whatever, and we'd be playing games in the outfield or whatever. And this guy, anytime he got on base, he hit the Ellie Selly. That did not mean to rhyme that at all. But it got to the point where I kind of got annoyed, but I didn't say anything.
So my celebration when I get on base is like the Steph Curry night.
So I said anytime I get on base, I'd start doing the Braves Selly, but I
had some implications to it.
I always get walked, or I always get a pop up or a ground out. Like whenever I do get hit, I completely forget.
Like the Steph Curry. I'll say this though, to prove how the Ellie Glaze epidemic changed in 1 year. When I went to that Ellie Cycle game, there were some fans there, right? They were all like wearing different jerseys. Now, whenever you go to a Reds game, if there is a fan under the age of 25, I guarantee you,
it's all Ellie jerseys at this point. Maybe a couple Votto jerseys here and there.
I wear my Votto shirt when I go to Reds games because he was one of my favorite players when he played baseball for the Reds, at least.
Blue Jays.
Well, he didn't really. He retired at In my opinion, Joey Votto's like half a season in the minor league Blue Jays team. He retired.
He should have done. He should have requested to go back to Cincy and retired as a Red.
He should have just retired after his last season of his Reds contract. He was 39 years old and just dealt with, because he didn't do anything to improve his career after he went to Toronto.
Yeah.
I think he should have just retired after he left the Reds, because either way, he would have played.
Those big of seasons with a team you've been with for so long, it's stupid to go somewhere else.
Yeah, because then it's just going to be... because
So he should have requested to be traded and then waited till the Reds gave him an offer back.
In my opinion, like the fans, in my opinion, you should have retired as a Red, because you know that when you tell a Reds fan, Joey Votto, he was a Reds legend. He was completely loyal to the team his entire career. What about when he got traded to the Blue Jays minor league team? Because believe it or not, when you have a first baseman like Vladimir Guerrero Jr., you're
nothing you can. Yeah. Votto, I'll be honest, he was old, so there's no way he was taking Vladdy's spot.
39.
There's no way he was taking Vladdy's spot.
He was 39. He was barely. If it weren't for the fact that they're an awful organization, he wouldn't even have gotten the first baseman spot on the Reds.
I feel like if Vladdy was on a different team, he'd be a lot better.
Yeah, because the Blue Jays are a weird team like that. I think if he was
not good, but they're not bad.
Yeah, if he was a Padre or a Tiger right now, then he would be elite, I feel like.
100%.
He would hit like 50 home runs in a season.
Yeah. That's the thing. There's good players on bad teams. And if they were on better teams, they'd be a lot better.
Paul Skeens.
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like, honestly, if Skeens was on the Padres, I feel like that team would be unstoppable.
Yeah, true, because they've been like one of the best. No, I can't wait for when Skeens is a free agent. The Dodgers are going to get him somehow, some way.
Some way, somehow. You just want
every single white guy. The Dodgers have to get every single white guy who's good at baseball.
You're not wrong, though.
The Yankees get every single white guy that's...
The Yankees get every single white guy who's good at baseball that doesn't have a beard.
Yeah, they got rid of the beard rule now.
No one still cares, though. They still don't have a beard.
Aaron Judge does it, but like some dudes that came over this offseason, I think, that had beards originally, they got rid of the rule so that they could grow back beards. Because they look like infants without beards.
Like tiny babies.
I know. If you look,
like grown men without facial hair just look like straight babies.
If you look at Alex Verdugo, you look at him after when the Red Sox and then coming over to the Yankees, he went from like being like having this long ginger beard to being like a 12-year-old. The Dodgers have like 10, 12-year-olds on their team too, because they're like, because the Asian, like Hiroki Sasaki from Japan, like I don't.
How old is he again? I forget.
He's like 23, so he's already very young.
He does not look 23.
He looks like he's like 13.
He looks like he's like 18 or 19. He looks like he's just about that age.
You look at Hae-Sung Kim, who just came over from Korea. He just got called up from AAA. He's like 5'8". He has like this baby face. He looks like he's like the same age as me, like 13. Like
beards facial hair give men their personality. Like my dad, whenever he gets his beard trimmed, he looks like a completely different person, bro.
I remember one time my grandpa used to have a beard, and he's actually
had a beard. Great grammar, Miles.
Person that's watching is gonna leave. He used to have a beard. He's one of those few people who like he's honestly looked better when he shaved it off, because I just has a mustache. And it's like
I say we've been live for a while now, and I say we cut it here because you said you might have a friend coming over, and I gotta go somewhere soon.
All right, bye.
Well, wait, let's at least get to 30 minutes. Let's at least get the stream to 30 minutes.
30 minutes, 30 minutes.
Let's at least
Congrats to the 2 people watching somehow.
Sorry to the person who just joined, but we're waiting for the stream to get to 30 minutes and we're leaving. Sorry. And set bar 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.
Night.